Prime Minister transfers first installment of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin to over 1 lakh beneficiaries of Tripura. President Ramnath Kovind promulgates 2 ordinances to extend tenure of directors of probe agencies. Perpetrators responsible for militant ambush will be brought to justice, says Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang flags off 10 buses for government colleges on Children's Day. And in the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup final, Australia to take on New Zealand in a little while from now. A very good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Saraswati Singha, and now the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today transferred the first installment of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin to more than 1.47 lakh beneficiaries of Tripura via video conferencing. More than 700 crore rupees will be directly credited to the bank accounts of the beneficiaries. Besides interacting with the beneficiaries, Modi also congratulated the people of Tripura. He said that the transfer of the first installment of PMAYG will give new impetus to the dreams of Tripura by enabling transparent selection, geotagging of houses, announcement of name in Gram Sabha and direct benefit transfer.
ऐसे ही बदलाव का साक्षी बन रहा है। आज प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना के तहत दी गई पहली किस्त ने त्रिपुरा के सपनों को भी नया हौसला दिया है। मैं पहली किस्त का लाभ पाने वाले करीब 1.5 लाख परिवारों को, सभी त्रिपुरा वासियों को हृदय से बधाई देता हूं। पहले देश के उत्तरी और पश्चिमी
President Ramnath Kovind today promulgated 2 ordinances to extend the tenure of directors of probe agencies, Central Bureau of Investigation and Enforcement Directorate up to 5 years. The ordinances are the Central Vigilance Commission Amendment Ordinance 2021 and the Delhi Special Police Establishment Amendment Ordinance 2021. As per the ordinances, the chiefs of the top agencies can be given extensions every year for up to 3 years after they complete the 2 years term. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today met the doctors at the mortuary of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences, Imphal, to inquire about the post-mortem reports of the Jawans who were martyred in a militant ambush yesterday. Meanwhile, taking to his Twitter handle, Singh called the experience devastating and also forwarded his sincere condolences to the bereaved families. He also assured that the perpetrators will be brought to justice. The government clarified that the news circulating in social media about damage and vandalization of a mosque in Gumati district of Tripura is fake and is a complete misrepresentation of facts. The Home Ministry in a statement said that the mosque in Dargah Bazar area of Kakraban has not been damaged and the Tripura police in Gumati district is working to maintain peace and tranquility. There is also no report of any sort of injury, rape or death of any person in these incidents as alleged in some social media posts. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang today on the occasion of Children's Day flagged off 10 buses to be handed over to the government colleges around the state for the convenience of the students. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister also paid his respects to the first Prime Minister of India, late Jawaharlal Nehru, on his birth anniversary, which is celebrated as Children's Day in our country. Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu addressed the inaugural session of the annual conference of senior officers and DFOs of the Environment and Forest Department today at Pake Tiger Reserve, Sejosha. The minister stated that wildlife conservation must involve local tribal communities for peaceful coexistence of humans and wildlife. He lauded the brilliant effort of the Forest Department and local Nishi tribe for bringing the Tiger Reserve to its full glory. Meanwhile, the minister also met the members of the oldest camping company, Kite Manja. Accompanied by his cabinet ministers Mama Natung and Taba Tejer, Khandu tagged the stay at the reserve forest as pleasant and comfortable. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh attended the launching ceremony of the regular coaching centre for football at Langjing Achoba Football Turf, Imphal today. He said this facility will play an important role in nurturing the children in the field of football. Nutritious meals for the entire course of training will also be provided to the children. Meanwhile, alongside the launching ceremony, the Chief Minister felicitated Padma Shri awardee O. Bembem Devi for her remarkable contribution in the field of sports. And now we take a short break. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned.
हमारा डेजर्ट आ गया पर हमारी चैंपियन नहीं आई अब तक।
बिल भरने के पहले तो आएगी ना।
So girls, क्या हो रहा है? बिल हो रहा है। चल अपना कार्ड दे। पिन दे।
RBI कहता है अपना पिन, OTP, CVV या इंटरनेट बैंकिंग पासवर्ड किसी को ना दे। ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग सिर्फ अपने ही कंप्यूटर, मोबाइल और सिक्योर नेटवर्क से करें। हाँ, ये खाने की चैंपियनशिप थी क्या? RBI कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. In the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup final, Australia will take on New Zealand in a little while from now. The match is scheduled to begin at 7:30 p.m. in the evening. Meanwhile, in the earlier matches, New Zealand met the mighty England side in the semi-final and beat England by 5 wickets in the first semi-final at Abu Dhabi, while Australia performed exceptionally well in the league stage and beat Pakistan in the semi-final by 5 wickets. In Meghalaya, as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and on the occasion of Pan-India Awareness and Outreach Program, a moot court competition was held at the Law Department, Nehu, Shillong. This was organized by the Meghalaya State Legal Services Authority in collaboration with the Meghalaya State Judicial Academy and District Legal Services Authority. Justice W. Ding Do, Judge High Court, Meghalaya, graced the occasion as chief guest and stated that these competitions are important for law students to enhance their thinking capabilities. Meanwhile, others eminent dignitaries were also present at the occasion. In the COVID update from Northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has a total of 42 active cases, followed by 54,894 discharged cases. The dead account for 280. Reporting 1,925 active cases, Assam has a caseload of 6,04,465 released cases. The tally for the dead is 6,047. Manipur records 799 active cases and 1,21,687 released cases. The dead toll is 1,946. Weighed down by 277 active cases, Meghalaya has 82,274 released cases, while the death toll touched 1,462. In Mizoram, the number of active cases is 5,651, followed by 1,22,494 cured cases. The count for the dead is 459. Meanwhile, with 163 active cases, Nagaland has a total of 31,123 released cases. The death account for 692. Sikkim has 121 active cases, while the discharged cases touched a total of 31,575. The death toll is 400. Finally, Tripura records a total of 116 active cases, 83,732 cured cases, while the death toll stands at 817. And in the COVID update from across the nation, more than 112 crore 1 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive, with 57 lakh 43,000 doses having been administered in the last 24 hours. As per the Health Ministry data, over 11,000 new cases were reported during the last 24 hours. The recovery rate is currently at 98.26%. Over 11,300 people have recovered in the last 24 hours, taking the total recoveries to 3 crore 38 lakh 37,859. Meanwhile, India's active case load currently stands at over 1 lakh 35,900, whereas 285 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours, taking the total death toll in the country to 4,63,530. In Meghalaya, as part of the Global Entrepreneurship Week, the U.S. Consulate, Kolkata, in partnership with Shillong-based non-profit Asian Confluence, organized a two-day boot camp for 25 selected women entrepreneurs from Northeast India at the American Center in Kolkata. The grand finale brought together 25 top entrepreneurs from the Northeast who participated in a Shark Tank-style business pitch session, which was evaluated by a jury panel. Top performers were awarded seed funding along the entry slots to the Nexus Incubation Program. And for more updates, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel, DD News Guwahati. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister transfers first installment of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin to over 1 lakh beneficiaries of Tripura. President Ramnath Kovind promulgates 2 ordinances to extend tenure of directors of probe agencies. Perpetrators responsible for militant ambush will be brought to justice, says Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang flags off 10 buses for government colleges on Children's Day. And in the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup final, Australia to take on New Zealand in a little while from now. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.